Hey, what's up guys, Fuser here, back with another video, and today, like you can read from the title, we're basically just going to be doing the top 5 non-event weapons in Save the World. It does need to be said that the non-event weapons aren't the best weapons in Fortnite. They're not really anything special. The non-event weapons are basically the weapons that you can go into your collection book and just recruit out. So you won't be hearing about any snowball launchers, any grave diggers, any Vindertechs, none of that, because those are obviously from the Vindertech set or from this type of set. These are just the basic weapons you can get out of your upgrade llamas, your legendary troll slash llamas, you know, that kind of stuff. And it does basically just need to be said, like I've said, you know, these weapons are just not good. Epic really need to make sure that these llamas are better if they want to make more money through these llamas, because they're just not good. People buy the llamas just for the tickets. I'm 100% sure people do it just for the schematic XP and the tickets, because you don't get fluxes in the llamas, which I think you should. You don't get perk ups, you don't get enough schematic XP, you don't, you know, get any good weapons, because the weapons I'm about to list you, they're not amazing, except for I think the number 2 and 1. Those weapons are great, and I think that those are must-have weapons that anyone should have. But apart from that, the weapons that I'm gonna list, they're just not all that great. So that's why I'm gonna be making a video soon. I'm not exactly sure when, of the, you know, the best weapons that you can have, like, you know, all together. I might make a little series like best Vindertech weapons, best vacuum tube weapons, best, you know, I'm gonna do that kind of stuff. But I'm pretty sure the next video I'm gonna do might be just best weapons, top 10 best must-have weapons in Fortnite. And yeah, you guys should be looking forward to that. So if you want to watch that, if you want to be the first person to watch it, if you want to know when it comes out, make sure you turn your post notifications on. You have to subscribe to do that, and like, and yeah, let's just get along with this video. Coming in at number 5, we have the Dragon's Breath pistol. And I know what some people might be thinking is, you know, how's the Dragon's Breath pistol, you know, a non-event weapon? It came with the Chinese set. But that's where you're wrong, because that's what I thought as well. I remember I was looking through my collection book thinking, alright, cool, what weapons could I put into this video that would, you know, be quite good? And then I see the Dragon Breath pistols in there. I tried to see if I could recruit it, and I can. So it doesn't count as a, you know, event weapon. It's not a Chinese slash dragon weapon like I thought it was. You can literally just hop into your collection book now and recruit it. So I'm going to put it in this video. But the Dragon Breath pistol, I'll probably give it a 2 or 3 out of 5. You know, it's not really that amazing. I've heard some YouTubers try to say that it's, you know, wow, OP pistol, it's amazing, and I'm not saying that they're wrong. It is a really good pistol, probably one of the best pistols in the game, depending on your setup. But you know, it's not really amazing. It's nothing special. I used to have a 106 one, although that was able to 3-shot a power level 70 smasher. That kind of surprised me. I didn't expect that pistol to be able to do that. But I still just don't really feel like you need to be using a Dragon's Breath pistol. You could just use a good shotgun or a good assault rifle. Unless you got an Outlander that specializes in pistol use, then I guess then it would make sense to be using it. But apart from that, you know, it's just a alright weapon. You don't really need it. But like I said, the non-event weapons just aren't amazing, like I said before. So don't really be expecting anything too great until I'd probably say number 3 or 2. That's when they're actually really good. But yeah, alright, so at this point I'm probably getting kind of cheap, yeah, but number 4, I'm gonna have to give it to the Bazooka. It's just an RPG. It's the basic RPG, the RPG that you have in Battle Royale, and it is a great weapon. I mean, loads of people, they all want the Jackal launcher, which I'm pretty sure is just an exact reskin of the Bazooka. And you know, people want quad launchers, noble launchers, but this RPG is basically, in my opinion, you know, the all-rounder. You can't really go wrong with it. If you're in a pinch and loads of zombies are surrounding you, just shoot it on the floor. Literally just shoot it on the floor and it will do tons of damage, and it reloads quite quick if you get a reload speed perk on it. So that's pretty good. You know, if there's loads of husks in the distance, just shoot RPG. The RPG will just go straight through it. So it's not really too different from the quad launcher. The quad launcher is basically just a really good upgraded version of the RPG that does AoE damage. So if you don't know what AoE is, it stands for AoE, area of effect. There you go, that's the one, area of effect. So if you don't know, when you shoot a quad launcher, there's going to be loads of fire surrounded around like whatever it shoots. So if I were to shoot a flock of zombies 10 meters away, it will shoot at those zombies obviously, explode those zombies, and for, I'm pretty sure it's 6 seconds, just like an affliction damage does, there'll be fire there for 6 seconds that will be burning the zombies. So it's basically affliction that doesn't really afflict, it just, you know, if you're in here you're going to be afflicted, kind of like a Master Grenadier's force shield. And if you get affliction on the quad launcher, it's like double affliction really. So because you can't really change the perks on the quad, we can't change the element of a quad launcher, it's always going to be fire. So if you get an affliction quad launcher, you're going to have obviously the quad launcher blast mixed with the affliction and AoE. What the hell? Why am I talking about quad launchers? I just realized. Forget what I was just saying about the quad launchers. We're talking about the bazookas out here. The bazookas is just a mini version of a quad launcher. So if you know how a quad launcher works, the bazooka is literally just gonna be a baby version of it. The bazooka is basically the teenage son of the quad launcher. So I digress so much. I was talking about the quad launcher. Oh my days. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it now. If you want a better RPG, go for the quad launcher. The bazooka is nowhere near the quad launcher's level. But the bazooka is obviously the best explosive weapon in the collection book that you could get right now, and it is quite a good, you know, RPG. So, you know, get it. If you don't have a quad launcher, you need to get it. Next in line, we have the Stampede, and I know I'm gonna get loads of people saying, how is the Stampede one of the best shotguns? It is in the collection book. The Stampede is one of the best shotguns, in my opinion, depending on your playstyle. The things of shotguns is that there's 2 different types of shotguns in Save the World, so it's kind of hard for me to make a review on shotguns because different people like different types of shotguns. But there's single target shotguns and multi-target shotguns. So basically, there's shotguns where there could be 5 husks in front of you. You shoot 1 blast and it will affect every single one of those husks and they'll hit all of them. So such would be the Old Smoky, the Maverick, the Bear. I can't really think of other shotguns off the top of my head, but most of the shotguns in Save the World are multi-target shotguns, which I don't like. I like single target shotguns a lot more. And then there's single target shotguns where if there was 5 zombies in front of you and you shoot out 1, that zombie will take the full damage. This is what I think a shotgun should be more like in Fortnite in general, and it is in, you know, in Battle Royale, but not in Save the World. And the Stampede is the only actual good single target shotgun in the collection book. There's the long arm enforcer, which is the tactical shotgun, but it's just trash. And there's also the backbreaker, which is the heavy shotgun, but it's just trash. I've tried both of these, they're not really worth upgrading, in my opinion at least. There's a reason you guys have never seen a 106 version of those, at least I haven't, and that's because they're just not really worth it. But I have seen 106 Stampedes, and it's because it's quite a good single target shotgun. It does a lot of damage, it shoots quite fast. I wouldn't mind having a Stampede. Is genuinely a good shotgun. I'll probably give it 4 out of 5 stars. Granted, that as long as you have the good rolls on it. If you have the damage rolls and the shotgun rolls, because I'm pretty sure I had a Stampede that was 106 with good rolls, and it is a blast. It is one of the best shotguns in the game that is single target. Again, I can't talk for everyone here because some people like single target shotguns, multi-target shotguns, and if you do, then I'll probably have to recommend the Bear. I mean, I don't really know, I'm not too, you know, I don't really know too much about multi-target shotguns, but you know, it seems to be quite popular, so I'll probably recommend the Bear. Don't take my word for it. But for single target shotguns in the collection book, definitely take the Stampede. Forget the long arm enforcer. Also forget the backbreaker. But yeah, that's what I have to say about the Stampede. It's a really good single target shotgun. Don't buy it thinking it's a multi-target shotgun, but take my word for it. If you like single target shotguns, this is the shotgun for you. And now, this is the part where the weapons I'm about to say are genuinely good weapons, to the point where I've either got them already crafted 106, or I always make sure that I at least have one, because these weapons are one of the best weapons in the game. So I'm kind of stuck on which one I'm gonna put as number 1 and number 2. I both think that they're the same, but I'm gonna have to put the Super Shredder at number 2, for the pure reason that I feel like number 1 weapon, which I'm gonna say is just really obvious at this point, is more essential than the Super Shredder. You definitely need, and I'm just gonna say, you need an assault rifle more than you need the Super Shredder, and there's only one really good assault rifle in the collection book, -1, which I'm going to put in the honorable mentions, stay tuned for that. But the Super Shredder is just an absolutely god tier weapon. I would put that as 5 out of 5, top 10. You need to have one. If you get good rolls on the Super Shredder, it will be the best weapon in the game. My Super Shredder, I'm kind of working on a little bit, but it's godly. If you ever join my trading live streams, please ask me to craft you one. I know what, I'll only ask you for the Sleek and Shadow Shard. I'm not even gonna need anything else. Just trust me, you need to get yourself a Super Shredder. Make sure that if you are gonna get yourself one, make sure that it's got reload speed, fire rate and damage. That's all you need. Don't have no stability or durability, none of that. Just make sure it's got fire rate, reload speed and damage, and you can shoot it like a strong ass shotgun. Be like pow pow pow, and it will shoot them quickly. And you need to remember, the Super Shredder is also a sniper. But it's classed as a sniper. It is a sniper. You can snipe these zombies like a shotgun. It's basically, in Battle Royale, if you used to play in Season 1, you used to be able to snipe with the pump. Like, not literally snipe, but shoot from quite a long distance away. And that's basically what the Super Shredder is right now in Save the World. You're able to snipe husks from really, really far away with it. And that's why I put the Super Shredder so high up, and I'll probably put it in my top 10 best weapons in Save the World. It is actually that good. The Super Shredder is definitely something that you need to buy. It is definitely a must-have weapon that you need to have in your inventory as a schematic, or just have the gun. The Super Shredder works for everyone, no matter what your playstyle is, and I definitely recommend you get it. And the number 1 weapon is, you're going to have to wait because I've got some honorable mentions. So the first honorable mention, I'm going to have to give it to the Hunter Killer. It is an absolutely godly weapon. I used to love it back when I used to actually use them, but I've switched a little bit now to fully automatic guns, because the higher I get, the more I realize I need these fully automatic assault rifles. Even though a Hunter Killer, you can really use it, I just feel like my playstyle is more fully automatic than it is semi-automatic. That's just how I feel. Different people like semi-automatics or fully automatics, but you could shoot the Hunter Killer as quick as a Siege Breaker as long as you've got the right fire rate perks. The Hunter Killer does shoot seriously fast if you've got a trigger finger and you know how to shoot really fast with it, but it's just some people don't like semi-automatic assault rifles, and ever since I started using fully automatic assault rifles, got hooked into that, and I stopped using the Hunter Killer. And the second honorable mention is gonna have to be the Tiger Jaw. The Tiger Jaw is a shotgun. It's in rivalry between the Rim Sweeper and the Tiger Jaw. Different people like different aspects of it, but I feel like the more all-round better shotgun is definitely gonna have to be going to the Tiger Jaw. The Tiger Jaw has less recoil, has a bit more damage, but it shoots a little bit less faster. But Tiger Jaw is definitely a counterpart to many shotguns in the game. It's quite unique in the way that it shoots. It's fully automatic, so you can just press whatever you use to trigger and it'll just keep on shooting. It's got quite a large mag and it does decent damage, and it is a multi-target shotgun, but the way it shoots, you don't really feel it. It feels more like a single target. But yeah, that's the honorable mentions. And so this brings me to the number 1 spot, which is quite obviously the Siege Breaker. It's one of the best assault rifles in the game, definitely. I do rank it maybe above the Nocturno actually, because I feel like it's just a bit more customizable, the Siege Breaker, and it's a lot more common and less, you don't really want to use a Nocturno, but you'd want to use a Siege Breaker. And the Siege Breaker is just an alright brilliant weapon. It does a lot of damage, it's got a high fire rate, you can modify its perks to make it absolutely godly. If you get full damage perks with maybe a bit of fire rate or mag size, and this Siege Breaker is going to be amazing. But yeah, I genuinely feel like Siege Breaker is like really a good weapon. I rate it a 5 out of 5. Definitely make sure that you have that, grab it from your collection book or open some Llamas. But apart from that, I really do hope that you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to be doing more of these in the future, hopefully more top 5s or top 10s, depending on what you guys like. Make sure that you comment down in the description below your top 5 if you disagree with me, because obviously this is my opinion. People have different opinions to me. I'll make sure to reply and like it if I feel like it needs a reply, but I'll definitely like it. Apart from that, this was Vuza. Subscribe if you're new, like if you enjoyed the video. Yeah!